Hi everyone, Google Classroom cheat sheet for students video number 2. In the last video, we just finished talking about the assignments that are going to be posted on your classwork page. So let's look at what the assignment looks like on the classwork page. So for example, if I were to click the Battle of Gettysburg digital story, if I were to click that, a box will open up like this. And the things that you're going to see in that box are number one, the title of the assignment or the lesson number, however your teacher has named it. To the right of that, you're going to see the due date. And then right below the due date, this is where you're going to see if it was assigned or not. Then you're going to see a bigger box underneath the title, and this is the instructions from your teacher on how to complete the assignment. So make sure you read that carefully. And then the box below your instructions is a rubric. Now, not all teachers are going to attach a rubric for an assignment. They might only do it once in a while. They may never do it. But if there is a rubric which explains the grading of your assignment and how they want your assignment completed, this is where it would be attached. Then you will see a larger box that has some kind of a picture. Sometimes it's a small picture of a Google Doc, or it could be a picture of a little video. But this is the actual assignment that you're going to click into when you go in to view the assignment, which takes us to the last button, which is view the assignment. So to go view the assignment and to do it, that's what you're going to click is number 7, view assignment. That will then take you to the assignment page. And this is somewhat similar to that box that you see, but a little bit more detail. So the first thing I want to point out is number 1. This is your assignment title and due date. Right below that are going to be the instructions for the assignment from your teacher. Make sure you read these instructions carefully. The number 3 box here in the middle is the total points. This is the point value of the assignment you're working on. Sometimes they're not graded, but oftentimes they are. Then below the instruction, in the center here, a big box, number 4, this would be the rubric. Again, if your teacher has added a rubric, this is where it would be. Below that, number 5, is where class comments can be typed. This is if your teacher allows you to be able to do this. You will have a box open where you can type information. Now, below that, if there was an attachment, a Google Doc or a video, it would be underneath here for you to click on. This box here, number 6, is super important. This is the box I was telling you that would be down at the bottom. This is where you're going to click to find your work. Number 7 and number 8. These are going to be in the upper right-hand corner where the number 6 is. And this is where you will turn in your assignment. So no matter what, when you are done with your assignment, you need to come back to this page, this assignment page, and you need to at least click the turn in button. That is how the teacher will know that your assignment is done. Sometimes you are able to add or create a document to go in with it, but usually if the teacher has included work like this in the number 6 box, once you click turn in, it's going to automatically attach that work. And then the box below here on the right hand side, number 9, this is for private comments. This is where the teacher could give you feedback or ask you a question about your work, or you can then respond to your teacher through this. It is a comment thread that goes just between you and your teacher. So let's look a little bit closer at the turn-in assignments because this is such an important part of our Google Classroom. So depending on the assignment, you can turn in a doc that your teacher assigned to you, create your own, or add files to the assignment. To turn in the assignment, you're going to go to the class, then click classwork page in the center of that stream page up at the top where it says classwork, then click view assignment. And there are 3 different ways to complete your work here. The first will be to use a file that the teacher attaches for you. The next will be to attach an item that's already been created, or to attach and create a new file. So let's look at these, each one a little bit closer now. So when a teacher attaches a file for you, you'll click on that attachment under your work with your name on it. You will do your work and you will then click Turn In button on the document and confirm, or click Turn In on the assignment page. The Turn In button is not always on the document itself. Often, your best bet is to come back to the assignment page and click that Turn In button that will be here. Another way that you can do it is to attach an item that has already been created. So under your work, under your work box, you will add or create. You will click that and then you'll select Google Drive link or file. And this is where you can attach a document or a Google slide presentation, things like that. And if you're going to have a link into something, you would click the link button and just post the link there. Now, you can't attach a file you don't own. So if it's not in your Google Drive somewhere, you can't do it. And you would then click the Turn In button. And then the final way is to attach and create a new file. So under your work again, you're going to click that Add or Create button, and then you're going to select Docs, Sheets, Slides, or Drawings. And this will open up a brand new file for you in a Google Doc or a Google Sheet for you to complete. And you're going to do your work, and then you're going to click the file and enter your information. And then you're going to click Turn In and confirm. And then the status of your assignment will change to turned in. It won't say assigned anymore. It will say turned in. So mark is done and unsubmit. So sometimes your teacher will give you an assignment that you just need to mark as done. There's nothing to turn in. So when that happens, it is located in the same area. You're going to go to that assignment page, and in the upper right-hand corner, instead of having the green Turn In button, you're going to have a green Mark as Done button. You can also unsubmit an assignment. So if your teacher gives you some feedback and you want to make those corrections so you can get a better grade, all you have to do is click the unsubmit on the classwork page, on the assignment page for that assignment. Just click unsubmit, confirm it, do your work, and then resubmit it. Now, instead of having something where you're just going to mark as done, or you're going to turn in something as a Google Doc or a Google slide presentation, you could be given a question as an assignment. So you're going to view the question, and a couple things are going to show up that look very familiar to a regular assignment. You're going to have your due date. You're going to have your question that's posted by the teacher. You're going to have the point value. And then you will have a spot where you can type comments or the directions from your teacher. Those are all going to be here, 4 and 6, okay? So you'll have your directions first from your teacher, and then you're going to be able to, if the teacher enables it for you, you can leave a class comment. We have the private comment section, number 7 here. This is where you and the teacher would communicate with each other about this assignment. The biggest change here is this 5 and 8 box. So there'll be a turn in button here, but it's going to be gray. You cannot turn it in until you have typed your answer on the line above it. For example, there is an assignment that's going to be coming through from your ELA teachers, some of your ELA teachers, that may ask you to read something and then type your name and your parents' name as the signature that you saw and read the document. This is where you will type your name and your parents' name. Once you type on that line, the turn in button will light up so you can turn it in. Once you've turned it in, it no longer says assigned here. It will say turned in. Now, to see all of your work, you have a couple ways to do this. On the to-do page, you can see a list of all the assignments that are pending, including the class title, the class name, the due date, and you're just going to click on the assignment and go directly to that assignment. You can see, so here's your to-do, and then it'll bring it up, and then here's your done. If you click your done, you're going to see all the assignments that you've turned in or marked as done. Click the drop-down arrows next to all classes, and you can filter your work by classes. So that is our walkthrough of our Google cheat sheets. So if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask your teacher, because this is a big part of your classroom, whether you're sitting in person in a classroom, you're working remote, or you are a fully virtual learner. So make sure you understand this. Good luck to everybody.